So the bartender's name is Alfie. And Alfie, just after a while of like being in the same vicinity as someone, it's kind of like when you work with someone, it's just like if you're always like at the same place together every day, you're kind of just like bound to be start talking, bound to be friends. Like, Alfie just like had to put down like the tough guy act after a while because it's like the girl is like still there. And that was kind of his test. Like he was like, I'm just gonna be fucking rude to you and I'm not really gonna help you, because he was just trying to see if like the girl was just trying to like use him. And he saw that like she was like like she's genuine. Like no one would be like just sitting there for that long, just actually like not requesting anything in return and just like really like trying. She's trying, she's there, she's trying. He's like, yeah. So then the bar, like Alfie's like, yeah, 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 like, and that kind of like, then the customers start looking around. Like everyone's still kind of just like, but like, she's just like, she becomes known there. Like like people like just know her for just like being the girl that's trying, being the girl that's fucking trying. So, and like everyone at the end of the day, like they could probably like say stuff about it in the restaurant, but like everyone respects it everyone did their time. Everyone remembers. That's a thing too about this restaurant, the other patrons there. Usually the patrons like they've been through it too. So it's like the patrons are like they're watching, they're smirking, they're like the underdog bitch. I remember those days. So, and there's like different status levels to the people in the restaurant too. Um so Alfie's like, I'm gonna make you a drink. I'm gonna make you a drink. What do you want? I think I like I'm gonna make you a drink. She's like, I'll get a Crown and Coke. By the way, Crown and Coke. Like, this bitch is great. This bitch is great. Like, Crown and Coke. Sorry, but like, iconic, if I do say so myself. Mango yogurt parfait. Is it barfait or parfait? Parfait? Is it with a P or a B? Isn't it with a P, but it sounds like, I don't know. Oh, yeah, parfait. I thought it was always barfait. Literally, until just now, barfait. So the girl, like, here's the thing about her. Like, anytime she got a drink, and even if the drink was made wrong, okay, it's not exactly the drink she wanted, she's like grateful for it, like just thank yous all the time. And like always trying to talk to the bartender, like always trying to like help out the kitchen in any way she could. Like, she was like, one of the members in there that like, which all most of them are, but like, you know, always just happy to be there and like happy to be in connection and like happy to like work with anything that wanted to work with her too, through love, even if she was getting like nothing in return but like the bar seat. It's like the bar seat is enough. Like that's how like she kind of looked at it. And the people who worked in the restaurant kind of like saw that about her. So it kind of made people in the restaurant like people would see her and they'd be like, send her a Shirley Temple. Like, and the busser would like come up because he started to like love her, because she paid attention to him. And he would like wipe her drink when it would get like all you know, what's that word? Like I want to call it rainy. When the drink would get rainy. So the busser would walk over and like wipe off the rain, and like set it back down. And like people like maybe someone would come up and like give her a coaster because she wasn't really like expecting or like asking or like there's just like something about her. She's just like she wanted to get back to the restaurant, honestly. Like that was kind of like her motive of being there because she just enjoyed being there so much and like enjoyed connection and like stuff. It's all about like you have to enjoy connection to really like to to that's like what it's about. So it's like the more she just that's the thing, like this is the thing about the privileged lady. It's like, yes, the restaurant came up with that nickname for her, but it's because she was already acting like the privileged lady before she was fucking privileged. Like there was people in the restaurant already eating their steak dinners and she acted like she was already privileged. Like some people, you know, when they get into the restaurant, they started seeing when other people see someone else's steak coming out, they see other people's food, people go crazy. They fucking try to like to steal the plate, you know, like steal that's my plate. That's my I'm gonna take that plate. And it's like if it's not their plate and they just like want to take it, you know, that's when the bar is just kind of like no one wants to like do extra stuff, you know? And the privileged lady like always knew she was just privileged to be there. So it's like that's how she earned that title and everyone in the restaurant started to know her and look at her and treat her as if she was the privileged lady because she was already acting as if she was the privileged lady, okay? And the thing is people what happened is like once she, you know, just claimed that title for herself, um which it was like given, self-given, and like also this is where it was given by the restaurant. It's like now the restaurant was like, okay, like since she's already just like radiating that privilege, like the people in the restaurant are like treating her like she's privileged. You know, they're like, okay, like yeah. And so like once she's like radiating that like privilege, it's like the spirit guide, I mean the bartender, Alfie fucking walks up one day and he's like, girl, so like how do you like your steak? And she didn't even really think anything of it, really. She was just like medium rare. Like that's how I love steak. And then he was like, hmm, interesting. Okay. So like what kind of napkins would you like to use if you were to like, I don't know, like here's some napkins. Test out some napkins. I want to see like what kind of napkins you like. She's like, well, I really like this linen napkin with like the navy blue stripes going down the middle. She's like, oh, okay. And he's like, so like, what about like silverware? And she's like, silverware. Well, I don't like silver. I use goldware. I like goldware. And he's like, huh, oh, goldware. And she's like, I like vintage goldware. Like, you know, just she's the bougiest, likes kind of like antique looking, you know, stuff like that. And so he sets a bunch in front of her and he's like, so like what? So, and she's like looking at all of them, maybe like testing some of them with like no food. And she's like, no, like, yeah, like I like this one. I like this one. And he's like, oh, yeah, okay, take this silverware. Okay. And that's a thing. Like, so she's like getting like interaction like from these from Alfie and they're like playing like she's not really like clocking. She's just happy to be having interaction. She's not really like clocking anything yet. And Alfie's like getting her ready to put that fucking steak in, bitch. But she's just like, I don't know, like I don't know. So, and the thing is too, is like the bar, this is where it goes back to like the hostess being like, the bar, bitch, the bar, you don't have any protection at the bar, bitch. Like when you go sit at a table with someone else, it's like you kind of have like, you're quiet, but at the bar, bitch, it's free game at the bar. It's free game at the fucking bar, especially when you're alone, you know, like alone as a woman too. It's just like anyone's fucking come up and talk. And the thing is, like, fucking ladies would come in. Oh my god, by the way, the bartenders, Alfie would get pissed when she would invite friends. Also, Alfie hates kids. Alfie absolutely hates kids. One time, oh my god, she pissed him off so fucking bad. Cause like what she would do is like if she would see babies and stuff like that, she'd be like, oh, cute. And she didn't mind like giving her seat to people like at times, that like needed to sit down. So like she would take kids that were just like fucking rugrat kids, and she wanted to make them feel like they were sitting at the bar. So she'd pick kids up and like fucking seat them at the bar and they'd fucking cause a fucking mess and blah 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 blah. And like and Alfie'd be like, okay, 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 put the kid down, put the kid down, put the kid down. No, no, no more, no more, no more kids at the bar. And like she thought it was funny. And because then they both have to like clean up the fucking mess that the kid fucking made on her seat. And he's like, sit your ass fucking down. Stop picking up kids and putting them in your seat. And like also she just like fucking slap. She's just like free. So it's like that's where like kind of her problem is. And Alfie would turn into like I told you he's like a gay guy that's like flamboyant but also can get real serious. Like he fucking anytime she'd like make mistake, that's kind of the mistakes the girl would make because she's just like I don't know, just letting people sit in her spot that's like not even like what he'd be like, bitch, like I'm gonna fucking give your spot away if you fucking do it one more time, like bitch. And because she'd invite friends to sit next to her, because I told you you're allowed to have guest passes. And the thing is, she'd invite people, and like Alfie saw, like they were just using her to because they wanted to skid in the restaurant, to sit in the restaurant and see what was going on, and like they just wanted to see like what was going on in the restaurant, the secret restaurant, and at the U, and like Alfie's like I'm not fucking serving this bit. Like why are you fucking bringing these people? And the thing is, one time she brought a kid. I mean, one time she invited a friend, right? And she's like, no, 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 trust me, this friend's worthy. This friend's worthy. This friend, you're gonna love this friend, Alfie. Alfie, you'll like her. You'll like her. And Alfie's like, I'm sure. I'm sure. Like, just Alfie knows that the girl picks like the worst fucking friends. And so she brings this friend, and the friend literally decided to bring all her kids, and the girl didn't know that the all the that the lady was gonna invite like all her fucking kids, like her fucking 10 kids. The 10 kids come in the restaurant, okay? They get in because of her, and they fucking destroy bitch. They fucking destroy everything in the fucking like they're running around like fucking menaces, like truly like bothering everyone. Everyone was like, get them out. Like it was like a whole fucking thing. And one of the kids, oh my god, dude. So this is the thing. Alfie had already, spoiler alert, put in the order for the steak. He put in for the order of the steak the second she asked for the order of the steak. Okay, he told her no, and it like acted like it's not coming. But actually, this whole time he's just been, you know, the steak's been coming. The steak's been coming. But what happened is too when like the and the girl wasn't really aware that the steak order had already been placed, okay? So and that's why he's like getting her ready with the silver and the napkins and like, talking to her like he's trying to explain to her like when you get a steak, like this is like they would talk about like what a steak is going to taste like, and he's like you need to fucking read how to eat a steak right, because if you don't eat a steak right you're going to look real fucking stupid, bitch. So like get reading on your books and learn how to use silverware the correct way so that when you get your steak we can fucking enjoy the steak. But also he couldn't tell her that like the steak was gonna be coming, so like he was just like trying to like he was helping her but like trying to trick her, like tricking the girl, like what kind of silverware are you like, just things that like he's just like a smarty like that, like knew how to just like trick her like into like getting ready. So back to the bitch who brought all her fucking kids in the fucking restaurant. They fucking went to the back to the kitchen, one of the kids, and took the steak. The steak was raw and the steak was in one of the trucks. The kid fucking took the raw steaks and threw them on the floor so that they were unusable. She couldn't use them. Done. Like lost his steak. And so actually she found out, the girl had found out her steak was coming because the kitchen was like, we need to like alert. So the kitchen was like, the kitchen told Alfie, the bartender, and was like, look, you're going to have to tell her there's going to be a delay. There's going to be a delay on the steak. The steak's coming. Good news. Alfie's like, bitch, good news. The steak's coming. I placed the steak order a long time ago. But see, the friend you invited, her fucking loser ass fucking kids, fucking threw your steak on the fucking ground, all the steaks on the ground. So you're gonna have to wait. Like we have to order new steaks now, and we're gonna have to re-season the steaks, and like it's just gonna be. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. It just might take like a tiny bit longer. And the girl's like, okay, like you need to get out to the friend, like get the fuck out, get the fuck out, get the fuck out. And the thing is too, so the girl has already, remember I told you, like she is known as like everyone has like their thing they're known for at the U, and like this woman, like this is the privileged lady that and everyone at the U treats her and protects her as if because she is the privileged lady. Okay? So there's fucking bodyguards. Like everyone's ready to fuck. Like you mess with the privileged lady. Oh, honey. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. The bodyguards, the fucking, because there's bodyguards in the restaurant. The bodyguards, bitch. Alfie fucking, Alfie fucking makes tells the girl makes the bodyguards come once the privileged lady gets bothered, oh bitch, because she's part of the fucking restaurant now, like so the steak's already been ordered, like all of that, so it's like, you know you can't be acting crazy in restaurants. You can't be acting fucking crazy. You have to act like a respectable fucking person if you want to sit next to the privileged lady in the restaurant, like simple. um Just crazy. It's crazy the way, because some people, this lady, bro, kicking and screaming. The bodyguard literally is like carrying the bitch out. Like, no, no, throwing her out, locking the door, kicking the fucking kids out. Like, get your fucking dirty ass fucking hands out of our fucking restaurant, bitch. Out of our fucking restaurant. And then, like, once the door's locked, it's fine. But, like, the kids, it was to catch the kids, to fucking throw them out, to get the lady. It's just, no. Like, Alfie's like, bitch. I swear to God, bitch. I swear to God. Like, you're bringing so much fucking unnecessary drama. Like, this is not happening anymore. She learned her lesson. The girl learned her lesson. She listens. That's the thing. They love her because she fucking listens. And this is why she's treated as the privileged lady. So,